What's up, Faithbox? My name is Ricky. It's great to be with you guys. If I haven't had the chance to meet you, if you're unfamiliar with who I am, I live in New York City. My wife, Krista, and I pastor a church called Meta Church, META Church, on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. I've been a part of the Faithbox community for the better part of 6 years, so it's great to be with you guys today as I share day 26's devotional out of the book of James. James 1, verse 27. Here's what he writes. As pure and genuine religion in the sight of God the Father means caring for orphans and widows in their distress and refusing to let the world corrupt you. Now, here's what the devotional says. You don't have to look very hard or search very long to see that the needs of the less fortunate are very apparent. When it comes to widows, orphans, single mothers, and fatherless children, there's a great opportunity for us to show them the love of the Father. Our care for these groups of people can look a lot of different ways, and it is not limited to a, quote, one and done type of effort. Sometimes the greatest way to demonstrate care is to stick around and be involved for the long haul. Lots of people come and go, but very few stay and serve. That's a really good line. Lots of people come and go, but very few stay and serve. Look around your community to see if there is an opportunity or need that you can fulfill. Maybe someone in your church or community group is aware of a way to make a difference, either through an organization or through a direct relationship. Ask around and pray for God to give you insight into where and how you can make a difference. Man, this is a great devotional. I love this. And I love that there are really a lot of different ways that you could approach this, or a lot of different ways that you could look to implement this to make a difference. So I'll speak kind of from my personal testimony. I grew up in a single parent household. My mom was a single mom. I'm the oldest of 3 children. So she was kind of left to raise 3 kids all on her own. Now, my brother, I'm the oldest of 3, as I said. I have myself, my brother's a year younger than me, and then my sister's just 3 years younger than me. So at any point, my mom was having to deal with, teenagers or, young children, and trying to navigate all while she was working and trying to support and provide for our family. And so it was a really challenging time. Now, she wasn't a widow in the sense that my dad passed away or anything like that. They had separated or divorced, and so she was left to raise us on her own. But we got involved with an organization, the Boys and Girls Club of America. And I remember at that time we were attending as kids, we were participating in activities and that kind of thing. And they got us paired up with another organization, or maybe a partner organization, I don't know exactly how it works, called Big Brothers and Big Sisters of America, where you would get paired up with an adult mentor. And I remember as a kid thinking that was like the coolest thing. To have someone who could kind of like just hang out with me, someone who just wanted to spend time with me, someone who wanted to help me do my homework or whatever it might have been at the time. And it made such a lasting difference in my life. It was such a big deal. And I think about that being an example of this scripture, right? Even though my mom wasn't like a widow or I wasn't an orphan in the traditional sense, the fact that someone wanted to spend time with us and invest in me and help us, move forward, or just kind of like have fun, navigate different things in life, like meant the world. And I've always kind of held on to that kind of thing as something that I could do, something that I could be involved in, where I could mentor someone who's younger, where I could be available to help support. Sometimes that support is financial. Sometimes that I have extra means or margin financially to do that. Other times it's like tangible, practical, like where I'm actually involved in doing something. There's ways that you can be involved in helping provide food or serve the needy. Or maybe if you're part of a church community, like this devotional says, go and talk to your pastor or someone, a leader in the church, and see, is there someone in our church that I could help or I could serve in this way? Whether it's working with their children or working with their teenagers or ministering to their family, whatever it is, just do something, right? Like that's real religion and genuine religion in the sight of God, as the scriptures say. So I want to encourage you, think about your network, think about the people in your life. Maybe you don't even have to go to someone else to look for help. Maybe you know someone directly who could be benefited by your friendship, by your companionship, by your generosity, by your availability. Those are all different ways that you can make a difference. So Faithbox want to encourage you, don't pass this day, don't pass this devotional on and then say, I'll get around to it. If you don't prioritize it, if you don't implement it straight away, it's going to be easy for this to be forgotten or lost on you. So I want to encourage you and exhort you to do that, to be committed to doing that and taking care of that as soon as you possibly can. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow with day 27.